I made 2 hyperpop songs last night.
I know.
They're not mixed.
I heard you. Is what I'm saying. I
Wow.
was trying to be funny about it.
Wow.
I'm like, oh, I know. I could hear the process.
Was it kind of sounding good out there?
Would have sounded better if it wasn't happening while I was trying to sleep.
No.
I wasn't really paying attention to how it sounded. I was more paying attention to the fact that at certain points I couldn't hear the show over you, and I was like, what do I do?
It's because I'm getting used to. So, how the math happens is when you're putting audio through a bus, it amplifies it. And now that I got more buses, it's amplifying my mic when I was recording.
Mm-hmm.
So my normal belting was clipping.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like trying to figure out why. So if you heard me belt the same thing more than normal, that's why.
At least there's an explanation for it now.
It was annoying though, because like the first hour I had to like set up the right mic setting. So I could actually do what I wanted to do.
Fair point.
You don't say. You really saw that? I'm not kidding. Hamza, tell him I'm not having him on. You saw it too.
True. He ain't yanking your pizzle. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. She had one, different than the other.
Where am I? Why am I about to fight people? I don't remember this. Where was I? Oh yeah.
Good day. What would you like? See you later.
He ain't yanking your...
Good day to you. What do you want from me? Till we meet again.
I don't know who'd like that.
What the fuck do you imagine they do? Light up in the dark?
Leave him be, Hamza. You're right. They did something. They rolled around and gave off sparks.
Aye, sparks.
You two are arseholes. I'd have nothing to do with a wench like that. It ain't right having a pair like that. She might be hexed, or maybe
Those
a
definitely
witch.
aren't the blacksmith's
You
hands.
see hexes everywhere. It ain't that strange. Even my uncle had a pair like that. Each eye a different colour, and he definitely weren't hexed.
How would you know?
True. You never know what crosses folk have to bear.
Jesus, Hamza, don't start again. I'm trying to tell a story for amusement, not listen to your supposedly educated claptrap.
Supposedly. Have you forgotten I was ordained, you ignoramus?
For fuck's sake, you was never ordained, Hamza.
I was. Stumbled in it. In the forest chapel by Bodira.
Like fuck he ordained you. Just 'cause old Stumble poured some pond water on your head in the woods don't mean a damn thing.
But Stumble's a priest.
Stumble is a drunken old fool who claims he was a priest. He can't even quote one psalm.
Don't you think he'd have a better nickname than Stumble if he was a priest?
Hey, it ain't his fault. What's wrong with his legs?
What's wrong with his legs is they can't stay away from the tavern.
You two don't know the truth from an hole in the ground. Stumble was a priest. He showed me only pictures and taught me a lot.
Aye, Stumble was a priest. Pigs can fly. And his name is really...
He's just right there.
He's got a miserable pair of tits on him. You don't
And he's also just
you
breathing.
really saw that.
He's like,
Dogs love to breathe.
True. He ain't yanking
I
your
think
pizzle.
that one
I saw it with
is
my own
testament
2
of that.
eyes. She had one, different than the other.
All right. That ain't normal. Everyone must be laughing at the way. Why? Something quite like it. I don't know who's like that.
What the fuck do you imagine they do? Light up in the dark?
Look what I have for you.
They roll around and came off glass.
Here!
You two are arseholes. I have nothing to do with wench like that. It ain't right having a pair like that. She might be hexed, or maybe a witch. You see hexes everywhere. It ain't that strange. Even my uncle had a pair like that. Each eye a different colour, and he definitely weren't hexed. How would you know?
True. You never know what crosses folk have to bear.
So how's it look, Sonny? How many?
I saw 3. And they don't look like Radovan's hands.
And what about my goods?
I didn't see them. It looked more like a patrol. I reckon there might be more of them hereabouts.
Seems we can't avoid a fight. I hope you're ready, Henry.
In the forest chapel by Bonita.
Of course. We'll smash them to smithereens, and in the evening, we'll drink a toast from their skulls. Ha!
Hold your horses, son. Keep some of that piss and vinegar for the fight. You might have whipped me in that pig pen, but this is a different matter.
So, how are we going to do it? Do you just want to charge them, sir?
What else do you suggest?
It ain't his fault. What's wrong with his legs?
We ought to pounce on them while we have a moment of surprise.
The words of a real man. So get ready, and we'll go for them. Nice and quick before the bastards realise what's going on.
Pigs can fly. And Ghoul's name is really Stumpy.
For a wench, he's got a miserable parent.
You should have fucking said I'll sort you out nicely. Got you, little horse. Now you fucked up.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! I'll be done with you in a flash!
Ain't got enough there.
That's a lot of blood. This should stop.
Hey, Henry, get over here. Stop dawdling. Hey, Henry, get over here. What's the hold up, damn it? What's the hold up, damn it?
1 minute. Okay, I'm here.
Hey, Henry.
Hey, Henry!
This day took it out of me, and no mistake.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here. And none of them bastards look like the blacksmith's hands. Am I right, Henry?
Hard to say. I've never actually seen them. But I don't think it was that.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into them bandits by chance.
Yeah, well, you were right, as always. Let's go then. Are you ready, Henry?
Shouldn't we send for reinforcements?
Who would we send for? By the time we return, the bastards will be gone along with my goods.
Don't worry, lad. This scum is no match for us.
I am. Let's go.
I thought we had everything clear, Vansa. You tried to fuck with me. Until we ride out, you're gonna stick
This is
right
like
there.
if The Witcher was just a normal
Keep
game.
your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horseshit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
Make no difference to me, Vansa. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you can consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Nali. We are going to parley.
Like that time with the shami, sir.
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me. Or me. And if they're still feeling brave, you need to try out that new place. Gentlemen, I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over, and I'll let you go.
Now, you must be from Samin, sir. Of course you can have everything back. Just as long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
What are you gaping at? At them!
One of them ran away.
At them!
Take that! Oh, rip your arms open!
Yeah! Don't marry!
It's done for!
Oh, good strike!
We're gonna gut you, all done!
Diddle me, Henry!
Don't worry, you'll walk that off. I'll be done with you in a flash. Don't take yourself. I'll have your
And it's done! They got what they deserved, the fuckers! Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening?
Why is he yelling at me?
They got what they deserved, the fuckers! Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening? Come here! They got what they deserved, the fuckers! Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening? Come here!
What now?
Okay,
One of them
that's what I have to
bastards
do.
fled into the rocks.
I was like, what?
Chase them down and bring them back.
Okay, which way did he go?
Did you see which way he went?
No, I had other things on my hands. Besides, you're the one who's supposed to keep watch.
But they'd taken him captive. What use would he be to us?
Are you deaf? Didn't you hear what they said? They took him captive because he wanted to drive off with the load. They fucked over Radavan, fucked over his lordship, and wanted to fuck over that bandit too. They were in cahoots. Only the thief wanted to rob the thieves. And they deserve the same punishment, if not more.
And what punishment can he expect? Maybe he'd surrender to me if I could promise him something.
Now listen up, Henry. We don't promise nothing to no scum. Never. You'll most likely get the rope. And if you promise him anything else, you'll be lying. Don't forget, a man's word of honor is what separates a noble from a robber.
I'll go and track him then.
Great. Hurry.
Man, that was such a weird part. He was like, Henry! Henry! Yo, Henry! 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 I was like, shut the fuck up. I'm sure you won't go off too far if I sleep, right? I'm gonna quick night's rest. Yeah?
Nappy time. Bros EP.
Okay, we can't do that.
What?
I failed a quest by sleeping. Okay, so it is time sensitive. We gotta do it now. It has the same energy as if you slept past the time you were supposed to go on to work and never called in.
Yeah.
It's like you wake up, you lost your job.
I've seen some people do that at In-N-Out before, and they always come in like an hour late, and they're like, I'm sorry. I thought I started at 5, not 4. And they're like half asleep. And then depending on the manager, they'll just be like, okay, go clock in. Or it'll be like, don't do it again. You know what I mean?
True that. Man, I slept all day. But I did go to sleep at like 2, huh?
1:30.
1:30?
Mm-hmm. Tried to get you up like 4 times before you finally got up.
Because like I wanted to have some sleep tonight.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be better after I work my first day back, and then it's like, okay, I'm back to my sleep schedule.
Yeah.
So you went this way, right? Yeah. Maybe? No. Wrong. Huh. Which way did he go? Up this way? No. Blocks off in the foliage. On this way. See something up here. No. Okay. Go back to camp again. This might actually take a minute. And where the fuck did he go? Oh, he might have went this way. No. Down here. I went the wrong way. I'm stupid as fuck. And they actually got it marked. I just wasn't looking at the right mark. So backwards? That makes sense. Okay, somewhere in this area.
I've got you now, Fencer.
Found him.
You know where to run to. Yield.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I do yield, it's the rope for me anyway.
One-on-one, yeah. But it must be clear to you that you're no match for me. Even if the noose is waiting for you. It's still a more pleasant death than getting your head smashed in with a rock. And believe me, I'll do it if there's no other way.
Fuck. All right, I'll come with you. But you'll put a word in for me.
I might. As long as you don't try anything.
Promise me.
I won't promise you anything. Now come on. I've got a prisoner for you, sir.
Excellent. It all worked out quite well.
Excellent.
Now we'll take care of this count.
What about yours?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him. You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart. And so you don't say I had you clambering over these rocks for nothing. Here's something for you.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me, you deserved it. And now, let's get that accursed cart back to Samin. Want to ride? We'll go via Trotsky. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible about what happened with these hands.
Sounds like you're saying Radovid.
A ride would be great.
Radovan, yeah.
That's a sword.
I'm like, oh my god, The Witcher. I can't escape it.
Well, let's get going.
Tell me, Witcher, do you like the game chess? Yes, I think it's a very abstract game with very complex rules and no matter, it doesn't make sense. And then like the other answer, no, I don't think it's a really complex game. Oh, no matter, it doesn't make sense. Bro says the same shit to all your dialogue. Whatever, I don't care.
And then like every other NPC has like multiple dialogues.
He just is a dick to you no matter what you say.
Bro, look at that guy in the green. His
One
fit.
way or another, you wanted to fuck me over. Doesn't matter whose idea it was.
We didn't want to steal it. Well, Vincent did. I didn't know what was going to happen.
I didn't want nothing. Well, I got mixed up in this by mistake.
Stop arguing. We're all on each of the car, and let the horses drag you the rest of the way.
Where are you taking us?
To Sabine, where his lordship will hear you out and decide what to do with you.
I hope you realise he can't just execute me.
Ah, it depends. By right, I should send a plea to some court to decide if we can behead you. But in these shitty times, nobody would give a toss. Parchment's dear, and he ain't free either. So as far as I'm concerned, I'd happily risk it and knock your head off without permission.
I see how the law is respected here.
Ha! Are you yanking my bizzle? You're a fine one to talk about law.
And what will happen to us?
What do you think? If they execute a noble, they won't think twice about a hired hand or two.
You never know, Henry. Lord Sabine is merciful. Maybe this whimpering will soften his heart.
Oh, I'm not whimpering. I'm just trying to tell you how it was.
Bollocks! You're full of shit! Don't believe a word he says, Captain!
Sabine might be merciful, but whether he'll be in the mood for this, I can't say.
I'm innocent. I swear I'm a Marcel.
Is that supposed to soften my heart? Pah! Every man she could, I dragged to the gallows, swore on his mother. Nobody with any decency would risk his mother's immortal soul, even if he was as pure as a driven snow. But this bastard doesn't think twice about his soul. You should be ashamed of yourself.
The captain's right. Only the lowest of the low swears on his mother.
That's right!
Dude, shut the fuck up. Oh my god, they're all like siding with the captain now when they're all like in the group that just robbed them. Like one person's like hella like beta, and he's like, man, you're too much of a beta. And then like everybody else in the group who was his friend is just like, yeah, you're a beta, bitch. You're a fucking beta. What the fuck?
We're a piece of shit, Francie. No scruples.
Well, Graham, down you here to
No
explain
shit.
everything. Now shut your gob.
What does that
the three of
mean?
you. Don't want you poisoning the air with the shit you spout.
Are you gonna let her in?
She's not out there. Did you log her out? Because I thought she was in.
I didn't let her out.
Oh, she's not out there.
What? Then what was I hearing?
Right.
The game.
We're in Thrushwitz. This is where you get off, Henry.
That sounded real.
Don't forget to go and tell Brad
These
about
speakers
it,
are good.
so we can stop worrying.
Will do.
And drop by to me sometime. You may be wet behind the ears still, but you're a laugh to have around.
Wet behind the ears. You're a bit young for that kind of talk, Captain.
Ah, if only.
God bless you. Oh, you hungry beast.
Day?
Ah, good day.
So, job done. The cart was found and driven to Lord Samin's courtyard.
Whew. That's a relief. And what happened to that pair of idiots?
It turned out they tried to rob you.
Oh, they did they?
Aye. They plotted with some robber baron called Yules and brought the cart to him.
The bastards. I should have realised they were a bit too keen.
Robber Baron.
And how did you get the cart back?
I went to Samin, and they were wondering there too where the wagon got to. So we rode out to look for it. Me, Lord Samin, and his captain, Gnarly.
Well, God's nails. And the three of you tracked them down. The whole band.
That's right. They were hiding in Apollonia along with the cart and the goods.
Apollonia.
Indeed. Where else? The bastards. And what about my hands?
Do they have apple?
I'm not sure. Lord Samin took them and Yules to his courtyard.
Probably.
We'll see how he deals with them.
I know what to do with them.
And don't worry. I don't think Lord Samin will let them off lightly.
Anyway, the main thing is the cart turned up. I'd be in a right mess if it didn't.
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward for your trouble. I've got just the thing for you. Some mercenary once had his cuirass repaired here, but never came back for it.
I got a cuirass?
Who knows what happened to him? So now it's yours.
Breastplate, let's go.
It's been through a bit, but it'll still serve for a while.
Thanks. It'll come in handy. And
Now I
you've got
won't
another
die
thing
from
for
one
me.
to hit 2 hits.
Young Lord Semin's wedding's
Ah, it's a rusted
It's got my head
chest plate.
spinning.
That's
Look,
something.
You must have seen Agnes, the bailiff's daughter, when you were in Truskowitz. What do you think of her?
Well, young Sammy is marrying her, isn't he? Why would I have my eye on her?
Don't pretend. A statue of a saint would have his eye on her. Looks ain't everything, though. She's got such a sharp tongue on her. I almost feel sorry for young Sammy. And how about you, lad? Have you got some lass waiting in Sasau?
Yeah. And I hope she'll wait. Her name's Teresa. Her uncle owns a mill on the river in Rattay.
A girl from a mill? You want to watch out for them types. You might get caught up in devilry, lad. A wedding's a serious business. You're not just getting a bride, but a whole family. So you have to show them you're a man who's worth it. All the more so when you're noble born. Old Semin wants a special sword forged for his son's wedding present.
Excellent. So what are we waiting for? Should we get to work?
Hold your horses. It can't be any old steel. This has to be a first-class job.
A blade of first-class steel.
That's right. And that's just the problem.
Ah, I see. We don't have any welded steel for that kind of sword, do we?
God's nails. You really know your stuff, youngster. And you're right. We don't have the steel for a strong sword that won't break.
I'd like to know where you're going to get your hands on some welded steel.
Relax, lad. I've got it all figured out, as it happens. There's this old hermit called Ambrose, living in Apollonia.
And he can pray for us?
God's nails, let me finish talking. The word is, he was fighting heathens years ago in faraway Andalusia, and folks say they saw this interesting broken sword in his hut. From the description, it seems our peculiar hermit has a real Toledo blade.
Welded Spanish steel? There's nothing better for a sword.
See now? You do understand. But there's a catch.
Naturally.
They say that Ambrose the Hermit has changed a lot recently. People from far and wide used to go to him for remedies and blessings. But now he won't see no one. I even heard he made a pact with the devil. And there have been other strange goings on.
What strange goings on?
I heard something in the tavern about some apparition. But that's all I know.
With the devil? Why would the hermit make a pact with the devil?
No idea. It might just be old wives' tales.
Where can I find the hermit?
Do I look like someone who goes to a hermit for advice? I know he has a hut somewhere in Apollonia. But you'll have to ask the Truscovitz womenfolk if you want to know more.
Right. I'll try to find out more about the hermit's sword. In return, you'll get me invited to Samin's wedding.
If it means so much to you, why not? Go and see Betty from the Truscovitz tavern. She knows all the gossip. She'll definitely tell you more about the hermit. But Henry, if there's any truth in that pact with the devil, don't get caught up in it. The best sword in the world isn't worth eternal damnation. Farewell.
We did it. That was a long ass quest. That was like 2 or 3 whole parts. 4, actually.
This sounds like Traverse Town.
It does, huh?
Is that the right one?
You're right.
Okay.
It is Traverse Town. Oh yeah, put my breastplate. expected. Oh yeah, I think we leveled up too. We leveled our drinking up. When you're drunk, you take less fall damage. That's crazy. Unarmed. No pain, no gain. I get more experience for fighting barehanded.
There. It looks better already.
I've been keeping an eye on you.
What do you want? What do you have for sale? I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Certainly. Have no fear.
Hear him out.
Tell me then, what did he give you for it?
Sure. I tell you, and you dog me in.
Crazy?
Okay, oh yeah, the guy's daughter, America. Oh wait. What am I doing?
Go!
Come on.
Sick!
What was that?
Reopen it. Save and quit. Reopen it. That's a good place so far. I gotta think this. What is reopens? Oh, take another smoke break. Whoa, that's beautiful.
You said, "Whoa, that's beautiful." And then I looked over and I saw a dead guy, and I was like, "Oh, why is his coat like that?"
The game is in its first version like Cyberpunk was back then. And the thing is, the game's actually super stable. I rarely saw bugs, but it is buggy at times. One of my favorite bugs is there's a fist fight going on. There's 5 noblemen and 5 cumin. And the cumins are like raiding villages, and they came out to eat, and they're like, "Get the fuck out of here!" And they're like, "No, no, no, we just want to eat." And one of them spits on the other, and a fist fight starts. So you're like, "Okay, cool, fist fight, right?" And I guess there's not supposed to be any swords or anything. The whole town starts getting into a bloody sword fight.
Bro, what the fuck?
They all go hands, and then it turns into a war, and next thing you know, everybody's dead. I reload, they just have a fist fight, and they go their separate ways. I was like, what happened?
That's a big bug.
Like, everybody was fighting with swords out of nowhere. Like, one person drew a sword, and they were like, fuck it.
That's crazy, not gonna lie. Is it like choice based, or is the story set?
I think the code messed up there. And the story is, it's a linear open world. That's the best way I could say. There's set scripts that happen a certain way, like how Red Dead would be. Like I said, very gameplay inspired by Red Dead.
I see.
But graphics wise by Witcher. So similar choices to Red Dead. It's the same type of story for every mission. Slightly different changes from your dialogue. That's kind of what makes this a really fun game. You're playing a Hollywood movie, basically.
Yeah, I see it.
My favorite thing is with how technology got. So, like, say, what's a good one to say an example of? In Red Dead 1, all you would have was your horse following you, right? Red Dead 2, all you have is your horse following you. Now I got a dog and my horse following me, bitch. Like, look at this.
Do you think they're friends?
Hell yeah. But you see what I mean? Like, it's starting to get more advanced.
Yeah.
How you have more and more systems going together.
Can I tell you something cool that happened in one of my games? I got to ride a dinosaur in Star Rail.
Nice.
It was really slow though. Like it felt cooler than it actually was. You know what I mean?
Fair enough. Where is... I might put this mission off for later. Yeah, I'm gonna put this mission off for later. Because I'm on death's door. That guy really fucked me up. Local blacksmith.
Greetings.
All the smoke.
Burning. It's burning.
Why is it? It's not supposed to be doing that.
I should do it more evenly.
Why is it doing it like that? That's a weird bug.
It's burning.
Go back to the anvil. Are we gonna stop doing that? It's not supposed to be going through the anvil. No, that's a bug. Okay, well. That just ruined my immersion for blacksmithing. They're right, they gotta patch this.
Well, I'm about.
Okay. I'm not the only one. Someone said remove your plate armor.
Half done.
Is that what it is? Really? Is that it? There we go. No. No, never mind. Not there we go. Well, I'll just ignore it. That really ruins the immersion.
I can't keep hitting the same place. Good. Now we're finished.
Repairs are cheaper. Charming companion. I get more charisma for having a dog. As I should.
You shouldn't be walking around in the dark.
Fuck off. Don't tell me what to do, Mom. You're not my mom. Ooh, let's go defeat Tomcat in a duel.
Who the hell are you?
My name is of no importance. I am your faithful servant.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Why? I'm waiting for you. I did everything I was told, chanted the words, and you showed up.
You know who I am?
You're testing me, Dark Lord. I know I'm not worthy of uttering your name.
Dark Lord.
Dark Lord.
Speak. Your master commands it.
You're the Lord of Hell. The devil.
I did it.
The Dark Tempter.
What do you want from me?
Me? Want something from you, Dark Lord? No, I wouldn't dare. I can only humbly beseech, pitifully implore.
Out with it then.
For a small kindness, a favour.
You belong in hell.
So you're imploring, are you? How dare you, you miserable worm. Such impudence. Get out of my sight, or I'll have you dragged into hell.
All right, I'm off. Just don't take me with you. Lord in heaven, have mercy. I beg your grace. Forgive my
Okay, I'm good tonight. That was a good way to end it. I'm the Dark Lord.